Hi, I'm Blake, and today we'll be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. And I have to say, I fucking love this game. Honestly, after almost 400 hours of playing this game, I fucking love it. Honestly, it's dope. And I can't wait for there to be a second one. I think I'm ready to finally do a playthrough. I feel confident enough that I'm ready to do it. And so, here we are. And here we're gonna do it. That's what we're gonna do. We're starting a new game. I have played this way too much, obviously. Yeah, those are just some of them. I don't know why, but like for some reason, this I think this is my first playthrough. Is it? I don't know. I don't remember. Done this way too many times. That I think my first playthrough was in the seventh slot, but then like I realized that there was a bunch of them. You can have like 7 slots. That's how many playthroughs you can have. Like if you want to do something else. Um, but for some reason I say up here, but we'll do playthrough one. We'll restart this one. But yeah. So let's go. Yeah. We will do normal. I've done a little bit of hardcore. And I don't know. I don't really like hardcore all that much. It's okay, but I don't really like it all that much. So we're just gonna play normal.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Alright, one thing I also forgot to mention is I am technically doing a modded playthrough, if that makes sense. Nothing too game-breaking, just a couple things. I mean, I guess some of them you could consider game-breaking, but that's just, you don't have to have them like that. I just have them like that. But they're not like game-breaking to the extent where it's like, oh, the game's, like, you're too powerful or anything. Most of the stuff is just, in the description, I'll have links to all my mods that I'm using. But yeah, it's nothing too, like, out of the ordinary, too game-breaking. Alright, so, I think, what I personally do is I go for one for strength and the one for speech. I think is what I'm going to do.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Thank you, Mother. How have my words are hard. Have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Cuttenberg.
Oh, damn. Give me an example.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
Oh, I
You're
never
not
knew
a
you
boy
could do that.
anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Oh, shit. I never knew you could do that.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Pa angry at me? Probably.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright, end dialogue. Alright. So, I wonder if we can actually... I wonder if she just said that I should ask him. I wonder if I can actually ask him. I don't remember. Jump. What the fuck? Get. I wanna take this shit. Thank you, bread. Bread. Apple. Oh shit. What? Lentil soup? What the fuck is that? Lentil soup. Well, I know it's a soup, but like I'm curious like what the description is of it. Lentils are readily available legumes, legumes make a good base for a soup. I don't know what the fuck that means or what that is, honestly. Just eat all these fucking apples. Hell yeah. Oh, what? Why was that cheese so fucking hearty? What cheese do we have? What cheese do we have, mother? Can I rob my family? See, if you looked. Okay, so I guess the unlimited weight could be a little bit of a game breaker, but hey, I love looting. Okay, leave me alone. I'm gonna steal all the apples. Oh, but yes, I can lockpick without having to do anything. Sue me. But lockpicking this game is hard. It's like everyone knows it. It's just okay. It's not really okay. It's hard on controller, and that's what I prefer to play on is controller. No, I'm playing on PC. Because I like the better graphics and stuff. But it's actually not hard if you use your mouse. I've tried it before, but I don't know. I feel like it's a tedious thing. Well, I mean, it's not really that tedious, but depending on how you play. But I don't know. I'd just rather not have to worry about that, so that's why I got it. And it's already like technically canon in the game because of the fact that you can get a. In fact, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you go to the lockpicking one, you see this. You can automatically unlock like locks. So it's technically not necessarily uncanon. So I'm gonna get Clench Master Head first. If you look at the description, you'll understand. Yeah, check out the mods. Obviously, you can only get them on PC, as far as I know. I don't know if you can get them Xbox or anything. But it'll give you a description of what all the mods are. Check out the mods if you want them. Go right ahead. But you know, to each their own. Oh, I didn't know you could actually use this one. I knew it was there, but I didn't know you can actually use it.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Persuasion. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Sounds good.
Not drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Are you actually
Sure,
gonna
I'll
do
be
that?
happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross-guard for Sir Radzik's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Oh damn, I got
Right,
mad at that
so
one.
make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
I have a feeling that it will. If I just don't do shit. What did you do in Gutenberg?
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end you'll learn the best places here by the Sasau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzik well?
We've known each other long enough.
What does that mean?
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
Oh, I won't tell my dad that I'm sword fighting, or that I have a sword fighting lesson. Psh, pussy. I don't know. Man, I don't know. Something seems off with my dad, if that makes sense. Like, as you know, I've played this game fucking like I don't even know how many times at this point. But always like you never really know about his past. I mean, you get like he tells you a little, like Sir Radzik tells you a little bit, but it's not really enough to actually know who he was. But it's okay, I guess.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
I'm great,
Father
thanks.
sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzik, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I'd better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
You know, I never realized or even thought about. So the forge is right there. Why didn't the Chamberlain just walk over and just hand him the crossguard and pommel? Or why couldn't he have one of them do it? They're right here. It's like not like someone's gonna fucking run in and just like go rob. Why they're right there? You have to go right there, and they would see someone with like I don't know, like an assassin or something, or like a thief or whatever was running. They would be right there. They could stop him because there's an intersection right there. Why couldn't they just go fucking give it to him? That's so random. But, okay, whatever. It's something that we could do, I guess. I thought it was so random. It's like, hey, actually... Or, like, why couldn't he have gone over and grabbed it? I don't know. It's whatever, I guess. Did you just spit? What the fuck? I thought he was spitting at me for a second. Like, what the fuck? He just started spitting. Alright, so this is Skalitz. Beautiful town. It's really a shame.
Indeed I am.
Ass. I'm a child. Alright, I'm guessing this is Kunash the drunkard. Yo, what's up, Kunash? Nice axe. I can steal your axe? Whoa. Yeah, this is Kunash the
I'll be
drunkard.
with you, Kunesh.
Alright,
What do you
what's up? Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay... Yeah, fuck
I
it.
knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
If that's the way you want it. I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
Alright. Well, it looks like I'm gonna go tell my dad. I don't think I've ever done this either. I think I usually just talk to him. I don't remember. I think usually what I just do is, you can fight him. Like, if you fail, like, the per se, like, the checks, like, this speech skills and stuff like that, checks, you have to fist fight him and he, like, gives you the key to his chest. But I'm curious. So, this also, this playthrough will also be, like, things I've never really done before. As well. Father, about the things you wanted.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
No, Kunish won't pay me and threaten me.
I went to see Kunesh, but he wouldn't pay, and then he threatened me.
I might have known. I'll sort him out this evening. I've no time for him now.
I'll rob Kunish.
But without Kunish's money, I can't buy those other things you wanted.
Here's coin for the charcoal and the ale. I'll get it back from that mongrel this evening.
Yo, thanks, Dad. What is... Is that the sword you're working on? Doesn't look very nice. Is that the sword you're working on, though, Dad? I'm confused. Oh. I wonder. I don't think we had like a checkpoint or anything. After dialogue with father. I think that's, yeah. I'm gonna restart that. I don't want to have a bad reputation with my dad, my father. So, what are all these? I'm so confused. So we're making supposed to be like a fine-looking sword for Sir Radzik. I'm guessing he's like the well, I know he's the, I don't know why I say I'm guessing. I guess I'm just, I don't want to spoil anything. Sir Radzik, the liege lord, our lord here, our governor. I'm just gonna skip this dialogue since we already went through it once. Thanks, dogs. Alright, let's go. What the fuck? I don't think I think I'll just do the speech check this time. And just fight him. Why don't you just throw me with the axe instead of putting nails in my ass?
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin. I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore.
Hey!
How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
I'll teach you
Take
fucking
care.
manners. Don't call my mom a whore. Oh, my dad a thief, pussy? What's wrong with you?
Bollocks!
What's up, bitch? Oh, shit.
Kunda.
Left hook, motherfucker. That's what I actually meant by haha, pussy. Take that, bitch. I have a strength level of 2, motherfucker. Haha, bitch.
Enough! Enough! I give up.
Yeah, fucking
Take what
pussy.
you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
No, fuck you. You call my mom a whore. What's wrong with you, motherfucker? Thanks for the axe, bitch. Spit, pussy. Fuck you. Call my mom a whore. Fuck. Fuck you. I don't care. Taking all your shit, pussy. Fuck you. Damn, I don't know why I'm really mad now. He called my mom a whore, and she's not even my real mom, but I took that really personally for some reason. Am I pissed? Am I mad at this game already? He called my mom a whore. I was a little upset
Welcome,
about
Henry.
Hey. Oh yeah, there's a mod that gives like people names, like NPCs names.
Asparagus and prunes.
Catchful Miglost.
God be with you.
So
Henry.
so base game, everyone's name like usually like people just be called like
But add some rosemary and juice.
villager, artisan. I like it's like that's okay, but Trader Anna.
Garlic
Hey!
soup for the winter, onion soup for the
So
spring.
the game feels more lively.
Asparagus
So
for
I like
taste
that.
and prunes for what ails you. Try
And if he doesn't
them.
like it, I'll lock him in the hen coop so he'll have a proper appetite next time. That'll ruffle his feathers for him.
So it gives it more of a lively vibe. So you're not just you're a part of the world, and like I feel like also Henry would know, Shop Guild. Don't know what the fuck that name is. But
Good day to you. What do you need?
I can only assume that Henry grew up in Scouts pretty much his entire life. I want to say like 18 or at least 20, something like that. I don't fucking know. But I feel like he would know, the people that live with him. Holy fuck, apples are really cheap in this game for some reason. What is it, like fucking? It was like $4, almost $5 for what, like 40 something apples. Holy shit. 46 apples was like $5. Holy shit. Oh wait, I should get a shit. Hey.
God be with you.
I should probably sell the I can't read, so that's no, it's kind of pointless to have that. There. Bam. Now I have fucking 68 groschen. Holy shit. I'm rich.
Buttons, laces, come people, come!
Whoa, Bo. I don't like that very much. That's bad. Yo, what's up? Charcoal. Okay, well, he doesn't have a name. Okay, that's okay.
How are you?
I'm good, dog. What's up, buddy? You means? Oh, I need 10 charcoal. Boop. And let's do this for the price.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I want to pay 3 groschen. I'm be dead ass with you. I want to pay 3, not 5. Shh. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Fuck, let's pay 4.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
Fuck you. It's 1 groschen short. Or is... Holy shit. Okay, well, 3.
No deal then.
Fuck you. Shit. Okay, well.
See you later.
Alright, I want to buy 10. Fuck it, I'll just buy it for 5. I guess he's not very nice. I wanted to pay... Why was that not enough for him? I'm gonna get this one. Fuck it. Hell yeah. It's not cheating, it's just part of the game. Not really, though.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
I think
That
so.
was nothing.
Hey, Henry's come to
Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay. Dope. What's making that clanking noise? You're wearing leg armor. I always wondered that about this game as well. So like, even if you're wearing a little bit of plate, it'll make like all the clanking sound and shit. Like the only like plate armor he's technically wearing are the light brigandine the leg armor. I forgot what the technical term is. But that's the only like plate he's wearing. That technically is plate, but it wouldn't make that much noise. I don't think, at least. So this it's a brigandine. So brigandines are armor that's fabric and plate. The plate is on the inside. That is a different type. There's a couple different types of brigandine. Realistically, in this game, there's only like 2. But yeah. So I don't think he's not even wearing like chainmail or anything either. He's wearing shitty armor, but
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
So the thing with this one is you get reputation loss either way. And if my friends don't like me for not wanting to throw shit at someone's house, count me out. Also, your dad gets like kind of like angry with you if you do it. So I don't know exactly what he does when you don't do it. So
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
That's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
Honestly, I don't want to get fucking shit on my hands. The fuck? Wait a minute. Bailiff Asher. Deutsch. Fucking. What are you wearing? What the fuck is that shirt? Sorry, like really salty.
Welcome, Henry.
Henry. What's up,
God
Bianca?
save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome.
Oh shit.
What brings you here?
Fuck it, yeah, you do.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
My worship? Just
I need
fucking
ale
go
for
straight
father.
to the taste.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me
Yo,
back
what the fuck
this
is up in your
evening.
hand?
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough.
Hey.
You sound just like father. I'll be going now.
Leave my sword training alone.
See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Oh fuck! I hate the sexual tension, guys. Come on, stop it. There are children watching.
Someone could poison our livestock. Have you no sense at all? Come home and stop disgracing us.
But I said hardly anything.
Shut up and come with me.
Oh shit! His fucking wife came over and reamed his ass. Holy shit. But the thing, okay, so Savior Snaps, by the way, if you don't know, a liquor, exotic fragrance, drinking it will Drinking is an experience that cannot be forgotten. So pretty much it is before the mod Unlimited Saving. It's a saving system in Kingdom Come Deliverance. You drink those to save your game. I forgot to grab this. I was wondering why I couldn't sell some other things. Oh, one thing that's probably like the best thing in the game, honestly, is a marigold decoction. Within 1 minute, oh fuck, words are hard. 1 minute will add 30 health and dispel hangover effects. Cancels the effects of Lazarus potion. So it's nourishment and energy. So it refills your nourishment and hunger level. Also, it brings up your health, which is also important. But then also you get to a certain point. There's a ability called a skill called Reverent, which your health goes up outside of combat anyway. So like it again, certain things in this game cancel other things out, but it's okay. Stuff. Why do you move every time I come in here?
God bless. Take care.
I'm not losing that much money, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell those to you. You're welcome. I wonder what happens if I go up here. This is perfectly okay, guys. Don't forget this. This is perfectly logical. Don't question it. I'm honestly curious what's up here. Exactly. Oh, thank you. Mine. This is perfectly logical. Don't question it. Nothing. More grosh. They have a lot of money. Oh yeah, this is their this is all the stuff they have on them. Ah, thank you. I have an ugly ass jacket that I don't want for free. They're none the wiser, so yeah, this thing's really ugly. I mean, it's not necessarily ugly, I just don't really like it all that much. But I mean, to his their own, or however the fuck you say that. Damn, why the fuck is my outfit so loud? Holy fuck. Damn, I really need quieter clothes. Alright, leaving. Alright, thanks for all your shit. I wonder if the sheep have names. Do you have a name, sheep? No, you have nothing. You are nothing. Ha ha ha, sheeps. Hello.
So, can we get started?
Yeah, let's go.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Alright, bet.
Very
Fucking
well.
fight, pussy.
Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Alright.
Alright.
Move.
Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna repeat myself.
Good. Once again, not bad.
Oh, you can't. Okay. It makes it so you can't usually.
Good. Once again.
That's not true. You can always repeat yourself. You just have to correct it.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Bet.
Very good. Fine. Good.
Damn.
Once again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Nice.
Oh fuck! What the fuck hit me, dog? What the fuck? Why are you hitting me?
Good.
That's racist. Don't hit me. You're racist. Don't hit me. Oh my god, my stamina, the stamina bar.
Very good.
Bam. Oh, thanks. Is that it? Oh, I guess that's it. Thanks.
I don't know about you.
What?
But
You're
I'm
tired?
tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard.
Apparently that was hard work. He really didn't do much. But okay, let's go back to Father at the Forge. What's up, Papa? I mean, Father. What did you do in Kurt?
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts.
Oh, is
But
this...
I'd like to see.
I'll take.
And do you know?
Oh, okay. So this is that's right. 'cause
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Yep.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Bet.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand? Yes. Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up. When I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you alright?
Why wouldn't I be alright? What? Where the fuck? What? Where'd the sword go? I'm confused.
God above, have you gone deaf?
Sorry, Dad. Holy shit. Quit being so mean.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
Wouldn't you want to know?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We
Oh,
will.
hell yeah.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fucking thank you.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honour to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gate!
Us! Try to tell Lurk! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
I don't understand why the fuck they beat, like, stab my mom so goddamn much. Like, this is one thing I never understood. Yeah, the father... I maybe understand my dad, because he didn't, you know, he killed a lot of humans. He killed a bunch of humans before he, you know, he was killed. Kind of a bitch move to stab someone they're not looking, motherfucker, but, you know. But to fucking stab my mom, I don't even know how many fucking times until she died. Well, the first one technically killed her. Well, I mean, not really. I think, like, she was still alive with the first one. Like, the second one, I think, really technically killed her.
Don't touch me! or I'll
But, you
kill
know, it's like, holy shit. Are you really struggling in life? Do you have to stab a woman, like, 20 times?
You Tatar beast!
Run, bitch, run! My Little Pony.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Halt you! Hosung Kinder! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
So, and oh, wait a minute. That's right. It automatically equips the sword. I'm just gonna leave it on, because I don't feel like I don't have to equip it later. So Robard, and yes, if you probably made the Inquisition. Wait a minute. Where's his Well, he's wearing a that thing now. Where's his scarf? And he has a mace. Yeah, they do this sometimes in this game. It doesn't make any sense. No, but it's not really that big of an issue, honestly.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
That sounds good. Let's go do that.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Thanks.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
God. Eat. Food.
I get it, I'm hungry, damn. Oh, hell yeah, I've got a shit ton of food. You know, I'm gonna do as Sir Sir Robart said, I am going to take off my filthy boots before getting into bed. I'll sit down, I'll take off my boots, and I'll go to sleep. How does that sound? Taking all this cheese, bro. Picking up all these apples. What the Let's fucking eat. Let's eat this little mash first. Apple, apple, apple. Bread, bread, bread. Cheese, cheese, cheese. And fuck it, cheese. Now my energy is at 19. Holy fuck. Yeah, certain foods do that. Like, they bring down your energy level, which I don't understand, but it's whatever. So that's why I mostly stick to eating like fucking like simple things like the apple and like the bread, because it doesn't do that. Like it's kind of, I don't understand why it does that, but it doesn't. All right, let's take off my boots, my filthy boots. Oop. And let's go sleep. Took off my filthy boots, and let's sleep forever. How does that sound? Oop. Or until 21.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Tell us where the raid.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers, And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, of knights in full armour, saw Father and charged at him, cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother, and he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! Running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Surprised he didn't comment on the fact that I actually listened to him and took off my dirty boots before getting into bed. I guess some people just can't appreciate the sacrifice I made. I took off my fucking boots for you. Ungrateful, honestly. What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jib is sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street.
I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir...
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to right there now.
Can I be of help?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Oh, can I do something?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, works for me.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty.
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intention of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. Looks like they've already gone.
Why the fuck can I have taken the horse? Like, it just pretty much just get me right there, right away. Instead of having to walk all this way. Yo, what's up? Why are you looting the bodies, motherfucker? What's wrong with you? I know how to fight. They went through a training thing.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh shit, the fish got cut up. Jonas the Bandit? Oh, I didn't realize they gave. I didn't know the mod gave like enemies names. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh wait, but isn't that gonna make me feel bad for some of them because they have like a cool name or something? Well, only time will tell. But here you go. This is a treasure chest right here. Come here. Boop. Bam.
What's that? What's going on? Answer to my prayers. Just
Headshot, motherfucker. Adelman? Fucking stupid ass name. That's why you got shot in the face, motherfucker. That's what happens when you rob bodies. Bam. Pick it up. What do you have on him? Oh, he had a groschen. Thanks. Alright, let's enter Skallets. Oh, it's a bailiff.
You didn't run like
Thanks for your 1 groschen.
Die with a sword in
Thanks for
hand.
your sword. The butcher here has 8 groschen on him, I believe. Yep. Thank you. Oh, is that the Deutsch? Ah!
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me.
Oh, look, Bianca. Oh, shit. Thanks.
Why? Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you.
Who's this? Is this Matthew, my friend? I don't think it is. I think you would have said something if it was. Oh, look, it's my parents.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Parents are dead. Oh.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Mishak? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that not the butcher's? No. Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
You're looting corpses.
Seems to me that dog knows exactly why he's going for you. You're picking dead men's pockets.
Am I?
Not that many better.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one. How is your looting more honorable than mine?
True enough. The birds of a feather.
Oh, so
well,
he knows I looted
at least
bodies.
you admit it. Did you only come here to loot, or have you got other reasons?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me
Wait,
be.
how do you know I was looting bodies? Have I disturbed your looting?
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honour?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
Haha, loser.
So that's the way of it?
Haha, bitch.
Without a sword, huh?
Fuck you. Oh, thanks for the spade, dog. Now, guys, when you have this spade, there's one thing that you should do before you go bury your parents. If you follow me where I am heading, go over here. Fucking move, dead horse. Go over here. Just fucking go over. Go over here. And you'll go over here. Dig. Start digging. There is a there's treasure here. Oh, look. Baron's cup and groschen.
But I know this goblet. It belongs to Baron.
Now you can do the
Who
honorable
knows?
thing.
Maybe he managed to get away. Now what?
Okay, fuck you. Now you can do the honorable thing, which is give him his money in groschen, or you can sell it. All reality, it doesn't really matter whatever you do. But you know, if you want to be a nice person, you can do it. If you find out about that by talking to Kunesh and Ratai, and demanding that he sells you money. But you know, you do what you want. I personally like giving it back to Baron and money because you know he's a refugee. And I do better off than he does. I'm better off than he does. Mostly because I'm better than him because I'm fucking Henry. But you know, we can't all be Henry, now can we? Who the fuck is this dude? Oh, he was the one merchant with the yellow hat. His hat's gone. You know, it's unfortunate that you're never able to go into Scout's Castle. And it's broken. But, yeah. Wait, they took the grindstone? What? Where did they get off? They took the fucking grindstone. I was gonna use it. Fucking bastards. First they kill my parents, then they steal my fucking grindstone? Fuck you. Guys, take my axe. My father's axe.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Yeah, hopefully. So dang.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
You can fight him, sure. I am not even going near him. Fuck, shit. Solid jab him. Fuck that bitch up. Gang. Fuck, oh shit. Pussy. See, like, you can get some hits on him. You can hurt him a lot.
You're dead.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. Well, I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Alright, so I have to save my parents. Okay, if that's possible, I will try. Oh shit, it's my mom. Yo, human, fuck off, dog. Shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. I wonder if if these count. Like if I pick these up, these count. Like, can I sell these? That's what I'm worried about. The selling. Not fuck my parents, bro. I want to make money. Acropolis stable. Fuck you, Vivian, and fuck you. I said die. Die, you peasant. Fine, fuck. Okay. Alright, guess I'll go save my parents. Let me put my sword away. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, look at my mom and dad.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Oh, I haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you my
I owe
life.
you both my life. And I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Yo, well, thanks. Fucking eat, dog.
What? Hey, youngster, come here.
Are you yelling at me? I'm confused. Let go! I'm Henry. Thanks.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Can I just pay
Look, couldn't I just pay you instead?
I'd say you're a fucking ungrateful pup. But if you think you got money to throw around, so be it. You'll pay me the costs, and for a whole fortnight of my valuable time.
That much? You're a usurer. But so be it. Here you are.
Fine. The debt should be paid. But if you're interested in work, I still need that job done.
I'm not interested. Farewell.
May the Lord watch over you.
Even if you do it or not, it doesn't actually affect the game. Or, like, it doesn't affect your relationship with them.
That job you wanted me to do, I won't do it. I paid both you and the apothecary, so we're even.
You're an ungrateful pup, aren't you? Well, suit yourself. If you ever need anything, you know where not to go. Farewell.
He says that, but it actually doesn't affect you, so you'll
Good
be
health to you.
I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you.
It'll cost me nothing.
Now, pay close attention.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for, taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Thanks.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Yo, thanks. Bailiff, boom, skirt, whabam, sk. Skirt, whabam, spink. So. I really need to stop. I'm going insane. See all this stuff we stole from Talmberg? Haha. I suggest always keeping a torch on you because you'll need it, you know. And they don't die, as far as I know. So you'll be fine. I know you see. I don't really, I don't like, I won't wear helmets, so. Sure. You're welcome. This is what we look like. This is our armor, guys. Oh, that's sad looking. That is really sad looking. I won't even lie. That is really sad. Oh. One thing we will grab before we leave here is Mutt, the dog. With the mod, A Woman's Lot, it gives you the ability to have a dog. So.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good.
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that he'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
Fine, I'll take him.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
So yeah, he helps you
Hey,
in comments
Mutt.
like that. He also gives bonuses too, so it's pretty good to have.
Remember me? From Skalitz. Remember? You want to go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire.
Wow.
Follow me.
I don't think I like that analogy that much. Being a house on fire, but okay. To each his own, I assume. Come here, Mutt. Talk to him. You can give him food and shit.
There's the good doggy. That's my boy.
So yeah, he's in the psychics column. Obedience. Your dog's obedience affects his behavior. If it is low, he won't heed your commands. He may even run off. If it is high, on the other hand, your dog will be more effective and obey your orders willingly. Sounds of smell. I think you upgrade that as well. Yeah, it gives you a new skill as well, the Houndmaster skill. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's go into Scarlet. I mean, Ratai.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I have to tell Sir Radzig what happened to his sword.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Be with you.
Hey, yo, Bernard, I think I got some of yours. I have some of yours.
I think I have something that belongs to you. I found it in Skalitz.
What do you mean?
Money in a goblet.
That's it.
By all the saints, thank you. You don't even know how much you've helped us. And if you know my wife, then you'll know you've just saved my life.
You're welcome.
I don't know what to say. Here, take this at least. I'm poor, but you saved us. Take
See,
care.
that's what happens when he gives you 20 groschen back as a thank you.
I wouldn't beg.
Good health to you.
Good health to you. Training, repairs.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
Certainly. Master.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Cost me what?
Now.
Nothing.
Pay close attention.
With you, good sir.
It's training. Hunting.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention. Farewell.
Can you help me with training my dog?
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention. God be
I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was to your liking. I hope you stick around and continue watching this series. It means a lot to me if y'all stuck around and kept watching this series. Cause I hope y'all will enjoy it as much as I do. Hope you guys have as fun watching as I do playing it. I know it's not exactly the same, but I hope I'm able to entertain you enough
You there.
so y'all
Come here a
enjoy it. So, but alas, this is the end of the episode. Episode 1, Part 2 will probably be coming out. I can't tell you. Either today or tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure yet because, you know, school is a thing, unfortunately. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, and if you're new, why not consider subscribing? I'll appreciate it dearly. And who knows, I might just send you a cookie because why not? But bye.